But on that note,
we may be divorced.
Completely random segment.
Holy moly, we'll never do this again. No. And here we are. Very sweaty beast.
Yeah, I think beast is the right word.
He's been the happiest he's ever been.
Oh, gourmet. Gourmet.
Yeah. Completely open and honest with what we're owning, and I will.
Yeah.
So we'll tell you straight.
Just
All right, we made it to Darwin.
Yep.
So we are staying at the Free Spirit Resort in Darwin, and I think it's Palmerston.
I think it is Palmerston, yeah.
It's all right. Goes good.
I think it's pretty good, yeah.
Hi. It's huge. It has 3 pools. Our site's fine. I think it cost us $40 a night.
Yeah. You say if you book for 4 nights, you get one.
One
you book,
free.
yeah, you get 1 free. Yeah. So you pay for 3.
So we've just come down to explore the city centre, and you know, you got to check out what the city looks like. It's nothing compared to Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, of course.
No, but it's nice though.
No, I don't like those 3 cities. Yeah, and so we're just having hot chip sandwiches for lunch down at the waterfront here.
Haven't seen a crocodile yet.
Which, that is freaky that there could be a croc down there.
100%.
So freaky.
The car goes in for a service tomorrow to get that service and get the mirrors repaired. And then
we've had the awning measured up, and that's going to be replaced very soon.
Yeah, the awning gets replaced hopefully at the end of the week. The awning vinyl, sorry.
Yeah.
And the last thing I do is just service the van.
Yeah.
So I've got to repack all the wheel bearings on the van.
We're just having a chilled week, getting things sorted.
I can't do any more driving.
We have a croc tour booked in for Friday, so we can experience them up close and personal.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Sorry, she's choking on chip.
Choking on chip. I'm just gonna cut it.
Yeah, so just on the note of being in Darwin now, we've actually cancelled our Nullumbi Arnhem trip because the East Arnhem Road, or the Central Arnhem Road, is impassable at the moment. Well, you can get a car in and out, but it's not worth damaging the car or the van, to be honest. So unfortunately we've cancelled that, which is a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. So what that means is we're going to be stuck in Darwin now for probably the next 5 to 6 weeks, and I am going to find a job. Hey Dar.
Well, that's the aim, because I don't just want to spend weeks here and
not do anything.
Spend money.
Yeah.
You may as well make some money.
Yeah, so I'm going to find a job because
otherwise I'm happy to just get to WA via the highway.
Yeah, because the Gib does not open until the end of next month, which will be end of May.
Yeah, and
so
Tristan wants to wait to do that.
Yeah, we're waiting to do the Gib. I'm not all the way up here, not to go over there and miss out on the Gib. So, yeah.
Brand spanking new.
Yes.
An expensive little mistake, but it could be worse.
It could be worse. It could be like that story.
It could have been worse.
Darwin Caravan and RV Centre. Paul, you're a legend.
Amazing. He
So today is Thursday. We went in on Monday morning. He measured it up and they fitted it this morning. They come out to us.
He came, to us at the caravan park and fitted it. So good.
Yeah.
He was really good. Best
highly
service
recommend.
we
He does
have had ever.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Don't go to Carrie's Nissan if you want to get your car service.
So anyway, we have a new awning.
New awning vinyl.
It smells
divine, and look, it's not mouldy.
So new.
It's nice and clean.
Alright, so this is what we've been doing. So Tristan can try and go earn some money and pay it off.
Yeah, so I'm going to become a truck driver for a little bit. Do I look disgusting?
Yes. Very sweaty beast.
Yeah, I think beast is the right word.
So what are you doing, Dal?
Just got to repack these wheel bearings. We've done what? 14,000 Ks. And I didn't want to do it. I picked the worst place to do it. But
yeah, it's like really hot and
humid. But it's got to be done. So
yeah, before we tackle the gib.
Yeah, I'm glad I did because I found a couple of wires inside the brake drums that had come loose. So repack the wheel bearings. I've got to service the awning as well because all the the screws and the joints and everything are all like stiff and full of dirt and dust and stuff like that. So yeah, this will save us $500. Me doing it myself. It hasn't taken me long. I've already done this. No, the third one.
Not at all. Yeah.
That's probably like an hour per side, I reckon.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Again, the boss legs come in to save me because I wouldn't be doing this if I had to jack them up.
So we just have it jacked up with the legs.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Just on one side, you can't lift the whole van.
No, yeah. But yeah, so it's easy to change tyres with these.
Yeah. And a rattle gun.
Alright, well this is our last little task.
Completely random segment we're just adding into this video. So it's a late Saturday night, I think it is, and we are eating our last bit of South Australian calamari. Hey Dal. This is like our gourmet gourmet meal that we go to now.
Yeah.
So like if we want to eat a nice good meal, this is what it is. So what do we got? A nice bit of sirloin, sourced from the local butcher. Squid.
Creamy garlic. Squid.
What goes in that, Dal?
I put onion, garlic,
cloves,
garlic, salt and pepper, and then cook that for a bit, and then I put in like half a thing of cream and let that sort of thicken up, and then put the squid in and just let it keep going and going, and it's insane. Hi. And then broccolini and corn.
And the corn is like got a bit of taco seasoning on, like little Mexican
little
taco wedges. But I'm going hard in WA, which is coming very shortly. Alright?
Yeah, we better catch more.
We're catching more.
Yeah. Alright, that time again.
Budget rundown number 4.
I actually think I've now regretted doing the budgets.
Why?
Because I honestly just thought it would come down, and it's not.
No.
And so anyway, but this is showing people
what it really costs to travel.
Well, you know, if people are honestly, it's costing them hardly anything, then that's amazing, but we can't seem to get it down.
We'd also like to include that in our budget we like track every single cent that's spent.
Yeah.
Like somebody who could just be budgeting
like the
their
main
fuel,
things.
their groceries and their accommodation, and that's it.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people say I'm not putting in that we bought clothes and stuff because other people may not do that. I get that, but we do. So I'm putting all of that in.
Because everybody at some stage traveling is gonna need or do the stuff that we're doing. So we're just tracking every single cent. So
but anyway.
Except our at-home cost is like what we said.
Yeah, we don't add in our bills from home because that is a definite, like, that's a whole nother thing.
Anyways.
Alright, so let's just get through the figures, and then we also are just going to go over a couple of things.
Yep.
So, our fuel for April for the month was $2,015.
Which really surprises me because it's down $200 considering the amount of distance we drove.
Yeah, so we, in the month of April, we drove, it started Uluru,
and
all the way up to Darwin. So we had that whole Stuart Highway.
Which is 2,000 km.
Yeah, so just the Stewart Highway section cost us $1,500 in fuel.
So all those people wanting to know how much a fuel a Y62 uses, $1,500 over 2,000 Ks.
Pretty much. Okay, our accommodation is up this month, $1,275.
That's the highest.
And that is because we have spent pretty much this whole month sitting in a caravan park. We are sitting in Darwin waiting for the GIB to open.
Which opens very soon.
Yeah. So the reason for us sitting in a caravan park is Tristan got a job and he's been working. So when you're doing something like that, you want to be on power and water.
Yeah, like the girls haven't had the car. I've been off working 10, 12-hour days, so.
Yeah, so roughly $40 a night, I would say, and pretty much going forward, we're probably going to be paying at least that every night.
Yeah, like
So,
from what we understand, there's not many free camps in WA.
yeah, and everywhere's like such high touristy spots that it costs a fortune.
Yeah, I think it starts at $70 a night. Some of them for $70 for unpowered.
Yeah, so it's going to be a killer. Anyway, we'll get to that one next time.
Yeah.
Our groceries was $1,060, so not bad, I don't think.
Yep. And we've been buying water as well.
Yeah.
So usually we drink water out of our van. We just fill our tanks up, and we've always got clean tanks in the van.
Yeah.
But since the start or mid last month, we've been buying our water to drink.
Yeah, because you can't drink the water up here.
Yeah.
Dining out was a little bit high for us, $610, and that is purely because when we stopped at the iconic pubs, we ate.
Yeah. And I've been buying lunch every now and then when I'm working, so.
So activities was high, $510, and that's because we hired the bikes at Uluru. We went on a croc tour here, all those bits and bobs. So miscellaneous is a doozy.
What's miscellaneous? Oh, okay, yeah.
Miscellaneous is everything else.
When you're sitting around in a major city and you're not doing anything, you spend the money on buying things and doing things, or just buying things.
So that one was $1,197, and just a few things we bought was an induction cooker, our cassette toilet whole thing broke, and you could buy a replacement, so that was
$140
something dollars.
Like that.
And you know, I've been buying a few extra clothing items, things like that. Yep. So it's just, unfortunately,
is what it is.
It doesn't take much to get to $1,000 these days. Alcohol, only
Cheap.
$200.
And that includes buying beers at the pub.
It does. I'll add in any alcohol buying.
Yeah, right, there we are.
And last and not, well, the last and it's always something that we have is repairs. So we had the awning replaced, and we had another service on the car.
We had the awning.
Oh, the
roof, the awning vinyl replaced. Far out.
So that figure was $1,274. So our total for this month was $8,143.
Yeah, baby.
And so far, that is the highest month.
Oh yeah, by $11. No, $9.
So I remember in January we said, holy moly, we'll never do this again. No. And here we are. We just don't know how to get it down.
I think I genuinely, I say this every month, I'm pretty sure I have. There can't be any more repairs on the car or the van.
Okay. And if people actually watch every video and you remember stuff, I did say in a little video.
It was our Flinders Rangers video.
I don't even remember myself, but I said it in one. The second something breaks, he wants to fix it instantly, and he's like, nah, we're just going to let it all go now. The awning got ripped, and bam, he's on the phone getting it fixed. And it could have lasted. We could have survived.
I don't think it would have been as cheap though if we had got done in Brisbane or something like that.
Anyway. And as for car servicing, it drives me up the wall.
I'm just going to add in there, like I've only probably all up, I'll probably do like 3.5 weeks worth of work.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm going to throw that as a negative off the budget for the month. So that'll probably take us to about $5,000 or just under $5,000.
Yeah. So he's just truck driving, very basic. obviously he's not career hunting. He's just wanted a quick job.
No, I just wanted to earn a quick buck that wasn't going to be busting my poo-poo.
So he's just delivering stuff around the town, and he's probably making around $1,000 a week.
Oh, that was
Yeah, it'll be
Give or
around that figure.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much just going to cover us sitting here, just living while we're here, technically, which is great.
So you take that $3,000 off. I'm going to say it gives us a grand total of about $5,000 for April.
Righto. Anyway, but yeah. So we just didn't want to. Well, I didn't want to just sit here waiting for the give and spend money. It was just wasting money.
That's right. And I've enjoyed working. Though when I finish work, it's going to be like a bit of a factory reset, ready to get going again. You know?
Yeah, he's been the happiest he's ever been. What does that tell you? Is traveling life really
rainbows and butterflies?
Is it epitome? Is that the word?
Well, I don't know.
Give me another word so I don't look silly.
Rainbows and butterflies. Is it the be all and end all?
Well, people think doing this life is it's it. Like you've made it, but it's not. We're completely honest. It's not. I honestly, every day I say I'm done. I want to go home. Like
if we had have went straight from Brisbane to WA and spent 6 months in WA, we probably would have went home.
Yeah, like if we had have gone across the bottom and around, we would have probably just gone boom, straight across back to Queensland, because
there's two factors in that. Is the cost. Like the cost is just astronomical. Like we've allocated money to travel for a year, which is fine. But when the realization sets in that you're actually spending, we're either going to spend up to what we budgeted or even a little bit more if we keep going at this rate. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been keen to get home. Like I want to build my house, build my shed, get everything.
We are keen to get home.
But I'm also like we love doing this, but it's
we cannot go home because we did this trip to CWA.
Yeah, that's right.
Because WA from Queensland isn't just a weekender. Like it's not even just a month trip.
You can't do it in a school term either, in my opinion.
No way.
Because that's what 3 months.
It's just so much distance.
Yeah.
And all we wanted was to see WA, and we haven't actually got there yet. So we are still doing it. We're going.
But on that note,
we may be divorced.
Well, Mel wants to leave me, but I don't want to leave her. So
we may be divorced at the end, but at least we've got the experience, right?
Yeah. I would have done it a different way if I knew I was getting a divorce at the end. That's right. But on that note, it means like we're going to be home for Christmas.
Yes, we have made the call. I was really struggling with not having like a date. I think I mentioned that in our Q&A.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So finally, I got him communicating, which that doesn't happen, and we've set it. Christmas, we will be back at home with our family.
Yeah.
That's not where we're going to be living, but we will be with our family for Chrissy, and then we'll go start our new life.
Yeah. And like we've got an absolute cluster to deal with when we get home.
There's just a lot.
Interstate moving and trucks and furniture. A
lot will be happening in a short period.
A lot of vehicles. It's just it's going to be very stressful. And then we've got a block that hasn't been maintained. That we've got a block that's got to be slashed and everything when we get there. And just looking forward to it all.
But we are, we're so eager to do that. But we are. No matter how crappy some of the days can get, we're still doing it. Like we have to finish.
We do.
I know that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Like, okay, everything you see on the videos is true and 100% how we are. It is. Yeah,
we aren't acting any differently.
Like, we've been sitting here for a month, and it's a lot. Like when you're sitting in a tin box with a kid all day, and you can't go anywhere because you've got no car. It's a lot, and just the living in a box thing is hard, and anyone that lives in a van will say it gets hard. It really does get hard. And we've been living in the van for a few months, over a year
15,
now.
We've been in the van for 15 months.
Not just for the 4 months we've been traveling.
Yeah.
So,
we've been in each other's face for a long time.
Yeah. So,
but yeah.
Anyway, definitely if you're looking at doing this, be prepared. There are really bad days.
Yeah, and
really
yeah,
bad
that's
days.
right. That's right.
Okay, so
we did mention a few videos ago that we're now monetized and making money on YouTube.
Yeah. So I said I would be completely open and honest with what we're earning, and I will.
Yeah.
So we'll tell you straight.
So can you just add a drum roll into the video? Thank you. And there it is. $239.
So yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. So that's 239 videos, and I remember
$239.
Sorry, $239. And I remember we got monetized on your Peninsula video, I think it was. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we got monetized 6 videos ago. So
Yeah.
we've done 6 videos and earned $239.
And we generally get
anywhere, so let's say between
up to 2,000 views.
Well, yeah,
per
2
video.
to 8,000 views per video.
And yeah, we've earned $200. Which, as we've said all along, we're not doing this to make money.
No.
Look, our bill for the month is 8,000. We've made 200. It's not a business.
I can appreciate if you grind at it for probably 4 years. 5 years to get a great following, and you're working with other companies and stuff like that. We don't work 100%. With anybody. This is it's just Tristan and Mel here. And
I'm not, because we are finishing at Christmas. We may continue to do videos of building and stuff like that, but this isn't our business. No. We are going back to be workers and do a normal job. So this is just for fun, honestly, and we love that you're all watching. It does make us feel good. Yeah, it's the only reason I'm doing it.
We love the comments and talking with people and meeting people, and it's good. It is. Yeah. It does give you the warm fuzzy feeling, and
but I'm happy even with what we've got. I don't need to get to.
No, that's right. That's right.
You know. So yeah.
But yeah, YouTube done and dusted.
Yeah. So that's what we're earning on YouTube, which. Let's just throw in, we had to get a business name registration, so that
was $50.
Yep, $40-something. We have to pay for a music program because otherwise you get copyrighted and you don't get paid.
Yep. Which is $160 a year.
So we've made back our money.
Yeah. So now I think we've earned $20, $23. Cool. So I did go while we're in here in Darwin. I went for a fishing, what are they called, charter?
Yeah. Because do you remember on our video earlier? No.
Yeah, I said I was going to be the
Barra King.
Yeah.
No, he jinxed it. See, he jinxed it there.
Barramundi aren't real.
So
that $1 million fish that was caught, I don't believe it. Didn't catch a single thing. We didn't even see a single barramundi jumping in the river or anything like that. We've seen crocodiles and stuff like that. 4 hours on the boat. Not a single fish.
No, well you did catch
in the last hour we changed up the technique. We went out and bottom bashed for a little bit and got some reef fish and stuff like that, but all I wanted to do while I was in the NT was to get a barramundi, and that hasn't happened, so I'm going to have to fish hard across the Gibb River to try and get one. That's the plan.
Yeah.
That's the last trophy fish on my fish list of life.
Yeah. Oh well. You can't win them all.
Yeah.
Alright, well, yeah, so our plans now are, we've sort of gone through our next few months because we do have a time frame now.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we obviously are doing the Gibb. That is open now. Oh, sorry, it's opening on the 12th.
12th of May, yeah, so
we will get to the 12th very soon and we are off. Get across the Gibb, and then just pretty much just keep on moving until we get back to it.
If anybody wants to reach out and give us some hot spots in WA, anywhere that we can add to our list of places to visit, like send them through. Like even if you don't want to send them through and people see them and we can go and visit them, that'd be fantastic, because we want to try and absorb as much as WA as possible. So
yeah, but yeah, it will be probably moving quick for people doing WA.
Yeah, like we'll be in WA for 6 months.
Yeah, it's still a good.
We'll be there for 6 months. That's the plan. But
we do have to get across the
we'll be rolling into Brisbane like a week before Christmas or a couple of days before Christmas.
Yeah. But you can't really make plans. It's too hard.
No, that's
to know
right.
how to make plans.
The only thing we got planned is Ningaloo, or not Ningaloo, but
yeah, the Ningaloo Coast.
Oh, the Ningaloo Coast. That's the only thing we got planned.
Yeah, so the next few videos coming up is we've got our time here in Darwin.
Yep.
And then Litchfield. So
oh yeah,
you'll see those, and then hopefully after that will be give videos, and let's see what happens there.
We'll be fine.
If it's anything like the Nadada, we'll be fine.
Yeah, like we've gone right through the van again. We've gone right through the car.
We redid all the pool noodling.
We are more prepared than ever than what we were before the Unadata track. Now the Unadata track, as I said, would have been fine if I didn't rip the awning.
Totally.
Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah. Completely.
And I think we mentioned that we didn't know where that happened. We know exactly where it happened. Yeah.
We looked back on videos and we looked at other people's videos of the place, and it was at the Pink Roadhouse.
I was reversing out of the Caravan park because we couldn't turn around. I had to reverse out. And the one time that Mel didn't guide me out, because I was like, nah, we'll be right.
Yeah.
I hit the street sign, the Caravan park sign.
So the sign come up from the top of a fence, like a big box thing.
Yeah. And
it just literally brushed the awning, and we didn't hear a thing.
No.
Didn't feel it. And yep, that's where it was.
Yeah. So.
And we know now.
Lesson learned. Just.
Yeah.
Get
but these things happen, and like the awning guy said, it happens so often it's not funny.
Yeah, like he had a we're deviating here, but he had a van in his workshop that a guy hit a tree and ripped his aircon out of his roof. You know, like just these things happen, and
yeah, it does, and it could have been way worse.
Yeah, we could have damaged the awning tube, and then we were up for a couple of grand. We're just lucky that this guy really looked after us. So yeah.
All right, so that is it.
The end.
I'm not going to say let's have our fingers crossed for May's budget, because it's going to be a blowout.
Yeah, we've sort of manipulated our budget now to, if we spend this money for the rest of the time, we're just gonna be scraping the bottom of the barrel when we get home.
Yeah.
So.
And that's like, we have the money there for this. We just didn't want to spend it all.
Yeah.
Because we do have things to do when we get home.
That's right.
But anyway, what do you do? Life costs money.
It does, and this life costs money.
A lot.
Don't be fooled. Just that's all we can say to our followers is don't be fooled to think that you can come and do this for any less than $1,000 a week, because unless you've got zero bills, absolutely zero, and you're willing to spend and you're willing to travel 500 kilometers a month or 1,000 kilometers a month, and that's it. That's the only way you can achieve it. But if you want to try and spend $1,000 a week and travel around Australia in 1 year, I challenge you to try and do it for less than for $4 grand a month, because it's impossible.
Yeah, and that's exactly like what he said. You can do it if you're not moving, but see, we're trying to do this whole thing in a year. We have to move.
Yeah.
And yeah, you could probably have a totally different car. Have
that's right.
A rooftop tent set up or something, and it probably wouldn't cost you as much as us.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, it's just one of those things, and everyone's budget is obviously going to be different.
That's right.
So you can't even go off what ours is. So yeah, we just do this for fun, really.
It is
to show you how much money we're dwindling away.
To show you that we aren't money bags anymore. All right.
Alrighty. Well,
thanks for watching. You got nothing else to add?
Nope. We will
see you on the next video.
Yes, which is Darwin.
Darwin. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and get us to that 2,000 subs by 5 more videos. So start subscribing.
Bye.